We left the United States of America 7 years ago, and there's not enough money on this green earth to make us move back to the United States of America. And most of the millions of Americans that have moved to other countries will say the same thing. The people that have the strongest feelings about staying in the United States of America usually are people that have never lived in another country as a civilian. And so they have absolutely zero authority to talk. Just like Albert right here, never lived in another country. Why? Because the Americans that go live in other countries and they make their home there, places like Norway, places like Mexico, places like Argentina, places like Germany, places like, and the list goes on and on. I'm not saying every country in the world is fantastic, but there's a lot of countries where Americans go move to and they go, wow, I will never ever move back to the United States of America. And just for anyone watching, never ever take advice from someone like Albert right here that has never lived in more than one country. Definitely never lived in 2 or 3 different countries, all right, apart from the United States of America as a civilian. Because Americans that go live in other countries where schools don't have metal detectors and you can eat fresh fruits and vegetables that are organic and affordable for everyone in that country, that are not like, soaked in pesticides and all of that stuff and whatever other things the food has, we don't want to go back. Whenever we go back to visit our grandmas, we literally get sick from the food that we eat and feel it's crazy. I could just go on and on, but I don't have enough time here. So now, Albert, by your logic here, if there are millions of people wanting to live in the United States of America, by that logic, you should move to other countries. There's 2 million Americans living in Mexico that are happy and that never plan on moving back to the USA. So by that logic, and there are millions of people more planning to move to other countries, including Mexico. So by that logic, Albert, you need to move to Mexico because there are millions of Americans there that are happy, will never move back. Ooh, how many Americans live in Norway? How many Americans live in Germany happily that will never move back to the United States of America? How many Americans are living in France? How many Americans are living in Amsterdam or in Holland or whatever? How many Americans are living in Belgium? How many Americans are living in Argentina? How many Americans are living in all these different countries? It's literally millions. And if you're not on the side of social media where people are actively moving to other countries and saying, I will never move back, I suggest that you go over there so that way you get a little bit of that confirmation bias out of your head. In fact, you know what's better than getting on that side of social media? Actually, go move to another country so you can see, and then you will change your tune. In fact, not only move, but travel. How about you make Eastern Europe your hub? Go to Croatia or go to Albania or go to wherever. Make that your hub. Start traveling the world with a remote job and a passport, and you will change your tune. For everybody that wants help on that,